Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, if you watched the first video, you understand what I'm drinking here tonight with Spirits with Spirits. It's my own hooch. No, it's my botanical gin kit that I got for my birthday, and I have made it into a beautiful orange spice gin. It is so good, and I have it with tonic and orange slices here. It's going to be my summer go-to. 100%. It's so good. If you like orange spice tea, you'd like this gin. All right. So let's get to our reading. Now, Harry was just in New York City and he was looking really rough. Like either he was extremely hungover, just rolled out of bed, um, or he was stoned on something, or he is coming off of like he looked really rough, really rough. Really didn't make a lot of sense. Of course, he never does. So I'm gonna give him that. But let's ask, what's going on with Harry? What was that all about? Apparently, it was a paid speaking gig that he got. Paid to play royals, right? Oh my, Harry. Remember the good old days when people just wanted you because you were Prince Harry? What was up with Harry in New York City? Was he partying? Was he hungover? What's going on? Was he having mental nervous breakdown? Let's see if the cards can tell us. What was going on with Harry in New York City? Shall we begin? 10 of Pentacles in reverse. He is so broke. He has lost all his money. He'll take whatever gigs come along. Interesting, in the last reading I did, this card was first as well. No way. Are you having a deja vu? I'm afraid to flip these over. You saw how many times I shuffled them. There's the exposure. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. People weren't very happy with him. They weren't happy with what he did. They weren't happy for the amount of money that they paid because he's not a speaker. He's not a great speaker. I mean, me Harry, me tell me what to say. Me Megan, what me say. It was actually a bit of a disaster. So yeah, he was looking rough, and for what they paid, they aren't very happy. So this is something exposed. Look at 10 of Pentacles in reverse, 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Huge money loss. By him doing that in such a rough spot, he may have killed a few contracts coming up. Because here's the exposure. The sun was shining on the real Harry, and he's not a speaker. As much as they want to promote him as a speaker, as a guest speaker, he's not. Strength in reverse. Ego all over the place. Ego on steroids. And he thinks actually he did really well. Ace of Cups. You know what? I'm going to say that this was a kind gesture from somebody who may know that they're struggling with money. They're not getting any money from any kind of work. They're losing money. And this strength, you could even say, is Megan, because she's a Leo. But this was a Hail Mary pass. This was, oh my God, I really know them, and they're kind of struggling. So let's give them this, okay? So this was somebody behind the scenes did this for him. So is it that speaking group that he works for? Did they find something for him last minute? That he actually thought he did really well. Everybody else thought he was crap. The Hermit, there he is. The sun is starting to shine on Harry in the fact that he's starting to be exposed of who he really is and what talents he has. He thinks that he is all of that, and every time he does something or exposes himself, it just shows how little he knows, how he suffers in the skill department. Unfortunately, 5 of Cups in reverse. he actually thought he did really amazing, and this is going to be his future. Speaking around the world for $500,000 million. He actually kind of needed this. The Chariot in reverse on top of the Strength in reverse. Totally out of control. Totally was not prepared. Um, this is the mind, body, soul not being in control. His ego was taking over everything. So his ego is telling him, oh, Harry, you did fabulous. Everybody thought you were fantastic. This is it. This is it. We found it. You are going to be the speaker of all speakers. People come to see you from miles away to see Harry speak. That's what he thinks. His ego has really run amok on him. He's out of control. He's really kind of out of control. 9 of Swords. He has a lot of sleepless nights, that's for sure. 2 of Wands in reverse. He doesn't really have any other plans. He doesn't have any other goals. Like, he is totally out of control. Cheers. Oh, by the way, I'm using a plastic straw. I smuggled it in from the United States. Oh, don't tell anyone. Yeah, he is going nowhere fast, and he's starting to figure that out. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. He is, I'm telling you, 10 of Pentacles in reverse, 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Other than his family coming to rescue him, he has no future plans. He has no way to make money. He was just exposed for what he is. And he has all kinds of anxiety, all kinds of mental illness. He's barely sleeping. Now, we don't have any kind of drinking cards here or any kind of, right? Even the 5 of Cups in reverse is everything falls out of the cups. King of Cups is a big drinker. 9 of Cups is my big alcohol card, and those haven't shown up. We also don't have a lot of the Devil here for drugs. I think this guy's just a nervous wreck. I honestly do. I think he's a nervous wreck because he has no future. Yeah, this was, as much as he tells himself he was fabulous and he did fantastic, he knows this is no future. He knows there's just no future in it. He knows he's not going to be successful in it. 7 of Swords, there's the strategy. You know what? That was supposed to be like a showcase for him about, when you hire me, this is what you get. You get somebody fabulous see, the clock agrees with me. You get somebody fabulous. Somebody wants to listen to me. I'm very intelligent. I have multiple different subject matters I can talk about. I'm educated in this, that, and the other, or I'm a comedian, or he has none of that. He has nothing like that. Also, 9 of Pentacles upright is my single card. In reverse is you may be single, but it's not your choice. Upright, you're successfully single. So that would also tell me that's your choice. You're the one who wants to be single. So if you were in a relationship, you're the one who left. Or you've just never paired up with anybody. But in reverse is you are single and it's not your choice. So has he been kicked out of the house? Kind of thing. This was some kind of big strategy, though. The Herophant. Yeah, he wanted to look. Normally, this would be like the palace or the firm, but it has nothing to do with them. He wanted to look like a teacher, like a leader in some respect. He wanted to be a guru in some respect. He still hasn't learned. Nobody wants to hear about him and Meghan, and that's all he talks about is him and Meghan and their how they were victimized and how terrible they were treated. And Yawn City. Nobody's going to look at you as a leader, as a teacher like that. Queen of Pentacles, leaning on his grandmother a lot, and that aspect of the royal family. Perhaps, you know, he goes on and on about him being royal, right? She was the one who gave them the titles, you know, and yeah, it's something or is this Catherine? Is he really trying to impress Catherine still? I can't see it. I can't see it. This, you know what, actually, this might be him talking about Megan, how she's a fabulous mother, fabulous wife, because Queen of Pentacles is the best mother, the best wife, a great manifester. But look at the apricots here, but they aren't, they're Harry's balls. Remember, she has that picture this weekend, what she's doing this weekend, and she had a ripe apricot, and the whole tree, all the apricots were still green, so it's so fake. But these are all Harry's balls hanging in the tree, and there she is sitting with his money. Ace of Swords in reverse, Four of Pentacles, upright, Temperance. He's really hurting for money. Look at, he's sitting there with no clothes on. He's the emperor. He's the emperor's new clothes. He has to hang on to every penny. Right? He's almost at the point where they're selling clothes. And somebody said they've seen Megan's clothes for sale on eBay and other places, Poshmark or something like that. I'm not sure what it is. He knows he's been cut off from money. Some kind of peace is coming their way. Ooh, King of Cups in reverse with their dad. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Swords. Yeah, there's their stubbornness. And the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups in reverse. This whole here is telling us about him wanting to reach out and fix things. And there's absolutely no way that's happening. None. This is him. He really wants reconciliation. And he's even said, I feel bad for what I've done. There's the big no. No, no. And he can sell it all he wants. He's just going to get continued to hear bad news, which is a new phone. Who's this? Your number has been blocked. That number's no longer in service. He's going to be continued to be shown the door. All right. Well, there you go. So the cards aren't saying he was on alcohol or drugs, allegedly, right? He's just mentally exhausted. He's absolutely mentally in a panic because they are out of money. And he only has one other way of getting money, and that's through his family. Because her family has no money, and plus they're not talking to them even if they did have money. That's, I think she's run amok of all her avenues of making money. Can't tell me you've made a pile of money selling 50 jars of honey. And I did that reading, and Harry's all in on this wine, and he figures that's his last chance of getting back some of his money. I think he's spent all his inheritance. I think it's all gone. And now he's in a panic. Good on you, Harry. All right, well, thank you very much for watching. YouTube's going to show you a video you possibly haven't seen. Why don't you click on that? And I'll see you over there. Thanks for watching. Take good care. Bye for now.